released was the crash version.
I'm so sorry, but I've also started my recording already, so it's going to get a bunch of our. Oh wait, we got to get everything set up. Talk.
Yeah, I need 1 second anyway. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Nope, that's not the command.
You can't use double. It's single. I enjoy including the recording of
Now recording.
of that right
There
there
it goes.
at the beginning of my episodes because
Yeah.
all the players in my campaigns react like that's creepy and I'm creeped out. I'm not even the one who uses Craig anymore. I don't touch the Craig recordings. It's suspenders to the belt of using OBS to record. So it's always some other person in the campaign that starts up Craig and creeps everyone out.
Yeah, the first times we used Craig, we had that result as well for certain. But the Craig is here, so we should get started. Josh should be back momentarily. But this is Date Night Remote, Chaos Out of Order, a campaign where our intrepid Modrons are attempting to basically screw in some sort of interplanar light bulb. They are bringing back some important object to its resting place in the astral sea, and along the way they are encountering all manners of everything all of us can imagine. Tonight, doing that imagining is Mike, who's DMing for us, so we'll get back to Mike in a minute, but we also have me. I'm Will. I'm playing Octane. We have Crash. How you doing, Crash?
Oh, I'm doing great. Sparky, however, SP4RK1, I've had better days. I'm remembering when my job was to just guard a warehouse that was just me in it and a bunch of other of my companions. And we just stood there all day long, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, take me back to those days of yesteryear, 1 week ago.
The longest week of your life. And we also have, I don't know if he's back yet, so I don't know if we have him at the moment, Mr. Josh Gilliland.
That's right. It's official. It's official. Playing RU5T, also known as Giuseppe or Gus for short for RU5T. I also have written on my on my page Tommy Jackson, and I don't know why.
I have no idea. But that will probably factor in later. And finally, this has been a split DM campaign, and the arc we're on right now is being DM'd by Mike. Mike, are you back?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I never went away. I've just been furiously writing on my whiteboard.
Okay.
But
You
yeah,
want to catch us up on where we were, other than knowing I'm almost dead?
We just killed the big bad, I think, and they exploded into a pile of rare magical items.
You wish.
And a deck of many things.
That you can have.
He said
Score.
it. He said it.
He said it. He said it. Yes. I'm
We each
going to
get
go
one.
to the meat bags on this ship and go, hey, want to see a trick? Pick a card.
Pick a card, any card.
Oh, wow, you picked the death card. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So in reality of our fantasy, where you guys are is inside of a large brass dome. In the middle of this large brass dome, you see a large cylinder reaching up almost all the way to the top, with a six-sided platform on the top and a sort of slanted inclined plane going all the way around, all the way back down to the floor. You also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 what look very steampunkish kind of modules, boxes with buttons and levers and all kinds of blinky lights and all kinds of fun stuff. 6 of them situated throughout the room. There's a large, as you guys discovered last time, a very large rectangle plastered on one of the walls. And Oh yeah, a large automaton who's been trying to kill you for a while now. Last time, you guys defeated these little gremlin-y things that were kind of running amok in this space, tearing up the modules and trying to just cause general disorder. And you attempted to fix the things. Some of you with more success than others. Some of you
welded
probably making things worse by welding things that may or may not have needed to be welded.
Everything needs to be welded.
I mean, I agree, but so yeah, that kind of catches us up. So we last left off at the top of a new round. So remember, there's a sort of giant automaton kind of staring you guys down, and he's been actively shooting off lightning bolts at you, and who knows what other tricks he may or may not have up his shiny metal sleeve.
Well, not firing them at me. I'm hiding.
Yeah, well, I mean, he already got you once, I think, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I'm almost bloodied, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, take it away, guys.
Was it? Did we leave off on my turn? I had a.
We're at the top of the round. Giuseppe.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes. I believe, was I still trying to repair stuff? Or was I hiding?
Yes.
Yeah, they're both, right? Those are both true, I think. So, nearby to me, I guess, I'm looking around. Yeah, that's about right, Grant. Just duct tape it. That's nice. Man, I guess I'll have to scream after the giant automaton, and I'll just keep wailing on him as best I can.
Okay. Describe said wailing.
Gnashing of teeth.
I'd like to stab him with my steely short sword.
All right, go for it.
Yay. D20 plus a billion. That's good. That's not how I do it. It's /R D20 plus 7. That's not how you do it. How do I do it?
You did it right the first time.
Oh, well, it didn't do it. I thought that was right. I might have to roll a real die like a human?
Sidekick is offline.
Okay, hold on. I'll roll a real one.
There's no sidekick. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do?
It's a 25.
It's a 25?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one's going to hit.
Yeah. Okay, great. So then...
And if I remember correctly, where we left off, he is currently engaged with another one of the players. So even if you weren't hitting, because I can't remember what your rolls were, you would still get sneak attack.
Great. Okay. Well, so let's see. 5, a 6, that's 11. Another 6, that's 17. And a 4, so 21.
21 points of
Blackjack.
damage. Nice.
I did it! I nailed it!
Where did I put my pen? There it is.
And then I will bonus action disengage and bravely run away. No! That's not true.
You're advancing towards a different fight that is somewhere else.
I feel like... Who's the other person that's in league with me here?
If I remember correctly, that would be Sparky.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm hanging out. I'm hiding and doing pot shots with a bow and arrow. You've got Propane Boy helping you out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, I will disengage and bravely run away 20 feet.
All right, that easily makes it back behind one of the modules.
I like it. Thank you.
Okay.
That's my wedding gift.
All right. Octane, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with a little volleyball action again. So I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, crit fail.
Spike!
Nice. 2d6. That's 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. Okay.
And man.
You do notice, based on the overall health this thing had before we started, he is looking kind of ragged. He's got gears that are starting to show between the plates of armor. A lot of the armor is really dented up now, and random arcs of electricity are kind of zapping between one point on his body to another. He's not looking so good.
All right. I will I guess
Bonus action healing word on the bad guy?
I just used my bonus action.
Okay, never mind.
So I can't help him or myself. So just going to do a Sacred Flame and make him do another dex save since he did so well on the last one.
You said as a bonus action, Sacred Flame?
No, I
Action.
bonus action Flaming Sphered.
Oh, I gotcha. Sorry.
Now I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Let's see here. 11 plus. Does a 16 beat?
Yeah, that saves.
Okay. So
And I
really
can't
good,
afford,
really good beginning.
can't afford an attack of opportunity, so I'm here.
Okay.
Like
Until
that.
the bitter
Cleric
end.
tank.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to use the word bitter? Or the word end?
You know, keep
I'm
it
here
fresh.
till I can bite her end.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Okay.
I
I don't know what
honestly
it
don't
is.
think any of the Modrons understand anatomy enough to understand that reference, though.
So you try casting the Sacred Flame, and as the sort of divine energy comes down from somewhere, it kind of just travels along the chassis of his frame and grounds out. So that takes us to Sparky.
It's Sparky's time to shine. Well, from a distance and from around a corner, because I don't really want to be noticed by the thing that throws lightning bolts. So I am going to try to hit it with an arrow again. And I'm going to use a real dice. I'm a real dice. Well, no, this is a real dice. And that is a mighty 10.
Hey, that's
Ooh.
better.
Yeah,
That,
so
that will not hit, sadly.
this is my surprised face. But I'm also going to use a bonus action to hide again.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
You can't make him.
I mean,
Fine.
if
He
he-
doesn't have to, but it's,
He doesn't have to concede if he doesn't want to.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like you can't make me stealth because that's a 3 on the die, which brings it up to 12.
Up to 12. Let's see here. Where's your passive perception? It's been a month. Okay. I will keep that in mind. All right, so this is now going to be the automaton's turn, and he looks around.
Oh no.
He's not. Let's see. He's not doing so hot, so he's going to look up and say, "Activating failsafe."
That
And-
sounds very useful for us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I stayed here for the sneak attack damage. That was well thought out.
So I need.
I know, I appreciate it.
By
let's see.
failsafe, you mean a bunch of safes just fall on us and we fail our saving throws, right?
That'd be
I actually
awesome.
need. I actually need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
When you say
Oh, I'm rolling really well today.
Hey, 19. I'm
Okay.
not a rogue.
I got an 18, which is very
Okay.
low for me.
Yeah, really. let's see. I got a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. Everybody passes. Let's see what your half damage is.
Ugh.
I got a good feeling about dying. Wait. No.
2 plus 9 plus 5 is 14, so everybody takes 7 damage.
I'm still up.
All right, and that's going to be his turn. So back up the top of the round, Rusty.
Oh, he didn't explode.
That's
Not yet.
That's a good thing. All right, hold on.
Roll kind of low on the damage there.
Okay. Great.
That's
then
okay.
I'll take 20 feet, move towards him, and smash him again.
All right, go for it.
I've done it. 18.
18 just hits.
Perfect. And he's predisposed for my sneak attack of damages.
That would be correct.
I'm here.
Ooh. Oh. 5. 12.
12 total.
Plus 5, 17.
17 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is a shame because I forgot to add that 5 on that first bunch of hits, or a bunch of dice, but that's okay. I don't care.
Okay, so you rush in there, you take a short sword out, and you can kind of get it just underneath a plate. You feel it hits something, and you hear kind of this grinding and whirring sound, and you kind of pry the plate open a little bit more, but that's going to do it for the damage there.
Okay. Then I guess I don't really want to take a hit either. But it was 20 feet. I only get 25 feet, so there's no real point in. I'm sure he has a reach, so I'll just stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Octane.
I've been concentrating real hard on my flaming ball. It's still there, so I'm
There's an
gonna
ointment for
use
that
it,
now.
and I'm gonna say game, set, match, and I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Ugh.
I think that's a tennis thing, but oh yeah, I got 11 on my 2d6 that time.
So you said dexterity save?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
All right, so he takes 5 out of that 11.
All right, that comes down to, there we go. Okay.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Ooh, the hands that are burning.
So it's just kind of a flamethrower arm type situation here, and I'm just going to light them up, which I believe is also a dexterity saving throw. I'll pull it up.
Please tell me you're angling that at a height where we don't have to worry about Giuseppe getting hit as well.
I'm hoping I can do that. Because he's
18
20.
on that dex save.
He saves, but he still takes half, which is why I cast it instead of Sacred Flame. So what is that? Probably 3d6. 3d6. It would be 12, so I guess it's 6.
All right.
I was hoping that would be enough, but I guess it isn't.
You can definitely see that the fire and everything. You know, you hear seals popping and there's smoke coming out. He's
Those
real
poor
rickety.
seals. I didn't mean to hurt the seals.
If you guys could smell, you would definitely smell some sort of burning petroleum product.
Start trying to weld the parts where the seals were.
Yeah.
Causing more damage. No. As the machine starts to continue to move. No.
It's okay. I can protect this rare antiquity that's made of flammable material by making it very, very, very warm.
That's right.
Well, I hope you kill this thing, Sparky, because one more failsafe and I'm out. But that's my turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing because it hasn't worked before, so it probably might work eventually.
It's a good enough reason for me.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, assume that it's a
Start
structural
succeeding.
failure.
Yeah, start.
Start succeeding.
Okay,
Do-
here we go. Well, that's a 17 on the die, which brings it to a 23. I'm guessing it casts shield.
It does not cast shield. That does
Okay.
hit.
All right. Well, would you argue that I get to do sneak attack damage now?
I would argue that you get to do sneak attack damage now because you have not one but
Wonderful.
two people engaged.
I
you don't-
thought
you don't
one of
get
them
double.
was already married now.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Both of them now.
Oh, yeah, technically both of them. Yeah.
Will, did something happen we need to talk about?
Whoops.
I just want to play D&D, guys.
You notice she's not on listening to us tonight.
We don't have to talk about it.
You don't have to be in your character, but I understand that it's safe there.
It's much safer when I'm burning stuff.
Whoa!
Okay, well, I have
has
used
been
this.
D&D therapy hour.
That's what
I
this
have
is.
used this side conversation as a delay to add up numbers. I do 12 points of piercing damage.
And with that,
Yeah.
you see the what'd you say? You shot an arrow?
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell down. I know exactly where.
What'd you do? What'd you do? You shot an arrow? Huh? Is that what you did? You shot an arrow?
I
Big
did.
man.
I did. I did indeed. It probably went right through an opening that was created, a structural failure, if you will, by my good fearless leader Stamps.
I do feel like
Well, not Stamps, but RUST.
yeah, I do feel like are you 5T maybe dead soon, and I have this new character idea, and he's not annoying at all, and he definitely talks like this, huh? Yeah. That's
Well, that was a wonderful visualization, but no, it actually goes through the large circular eyepiece on the thing's head, and you hear a bunch of popping and fizzling, and his voice goes to returning to and falls over.
Now,
Congratulations, guys.
Returning to what?
You don't know.
Oh,
now, just to make sure I understand this properly, because I'm just a monodrone. There's a lot of stuff that goes over my head, even when I'm flying higher. But it was like this when we got here, right?
that's how I remember it. In fact,
in serious need of welding.
In fact, Sparky, don't forget, this was like this when we got here. That's an order.
Okay. Not forgetting it was like this when we got here. Not forgetting it was like this when we got here. I'm not forgetting. I continue to repeat this until someone tells me to stop.
Great.
Okay. So you stand in the large brass dome with the cylindrical column in the middle of it, and the 6 modules arrayed around you. What would you like to do?
I would like to not forget it was like this when we got here.
In fact, maybe we can make it better. Do you have any suggestions on making it better?
I'm much better at breaking things than fixing them.
Oh.
You know Octane's just standing behind you lighting up a torch.
Yeah, I was going to say, Octane?
He's there with a little sparker going.
Yeah.
It's already lit. It doesn't matter. He's just still using that thing.
Well, let's work on the modules together to see if they need fixing or not.
Okay, so when we left off last time, through a combination of you and the still
Optimus
functioning
Prime.
automaton, managed to repair 2 of the 6 modules. So 2 of them look in serviceable condition already. The lights are on, things are beeping and booping, and the gears are turning as they should.
Can I just take a moment to marvel at the lights?
Okay, sure. Make a lights check.
Religion.
Yeah, sure.
Ever since Dazbog, the god of light, visited Mechanus, I have been his servant. That's a 9 minus 3. That's a 6. So look at the lights.
It's very dim.
Ooh, lights.
That's all I ever wanted.
The house is on fire.
These lights seem to be working.
Right, but what about the ones for the other 4 modules? Maybe we can look at those. And
These seem to be working.
yes, these 2, I think I fixed them, actually, if I recall. Or maybe they were like that when we got here. Do you remember, Sparky?
I would like to not forget it was like this when we got here.
Right. That I think that's the case. However, we should work on the other 4 together.
Okay.
So one, as you saw, I actually think it was the automaton. He failed on 2 subsequent rolls. The one that says repair wheel is completely out of service. It unless you roll exceptionally high, it is no longer functioning.
Are there any other wheels?
Is anything visibly on fire?
It's not
Yet?
visibly on fire, but it is like the casing is all twisted.
How's a 7 do? I think that's probably pretty good.
What kind of
Based
roll
on
is
its
this?
obsolete. You actively knock more gears out of the
Great,
casing.
great,
They weren't
yeah.
attached.
I see him
Well,
do that,
they were
so I
just cluttering up the
tried-
place. That's why it wasn't working. There were too many gears in there.
I see him knocking shit out of there. I try to help him.
Sure.
What particular roll is this on my skill list?
This is going to be a dexterity check. If you have Tinker's tools, you can add that proficiency.
I
did a
do not. What about thieves' tools?
16.
16. No, it's still busted. You don't make it any worse though.
Oh.
Would you accept an 18?
I would not.
Great. Well, let's go to another one.
Sure. So there's 3 more, and now that things are not actively hostile, you can take your time to kind of look at them. So you've got the 2 that were already fixed were the upgrade module and the battle module. The 3 left are manual override, divine conduit, and historical module.
I
gonna
have a
go look-
request.
Yes, go ahead.
May Sparky use the help action to assist Giuseppe so he can roll with advantage?
Of course.
Can I go check for cobwebs in the history module? If this is indeed inside of stats.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, good.
Well, remember, cobwebs are very flammable, so you should have advantage because you're very good at finding things that'll burn.
12 minus 3.
Perfect.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, the history module is actually a fairly simple device. You see, there's not cobwebs on it, but there appears to be only one cube-shaped. Stupid windows, go away.
I break the windows.
So there
I
appears to be
closed
just
the windows.
there appears to be just a cube-shaped port in the direct middle, and you see like what looks like a cabinet over on the right side of it. And as you open it up, there's several different cubes in there, but it doesn't appear that any of them have been installed yet.
And each cube is for a different made-up religion.
Can I plug my dongle into the cube receptacle?
Okay, you're gonna have to refresh my memory. What's your dongle?
Yeah, tell us what your dongle is. Go, tell us.
It's USB-C, I'm sure.
Gross.
My dongle, it's a part of me. It's the part it's the part on the puppet I was telling you about.
Please don't show us on the puppet where your dongle is.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
I guess the idea here is those cubes can go in the receptacle. Could I figure that out even with the 9 that I just had? That this is like one of those infant child toys where you got to put the right shape in the right hole, or no?
I mean,
No, they're all helper cubes.
That's about right.
I'm gonna try to put the right shape in the right hole, and I'll keep my dongle where it is.
Okay, so you have several different cubes. They all look physically similar to one another, but one of them says acolyte, another one says charlatan, another one says criminal, another says entertainer, another one says artisan, hermit, noble, outlander, sage, or soldier.
Okay. So, as a player, I'm pretty sure Stamps is probably an artisan, but as a monodrone, I just see blurry spheres when I look at these cubes. So
here's the thing. When we made these characters, I actually forgot to pick a background.
Oh. Okay.
So Stamps doesn't have a background.
Oh my gosh, we're doing Stamps' character development for him.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
I just say to RU5T, what do you make of these blurry circles?
I'd put that one in it. And there were 4 of them?
There were more than 4. It's
like
every
9.
background in the PHP.
Oh, I thought you only listed out 4. I was going to roll a D4.
I know how to solve this. Try to juggle them, and the last one you're holding must be right.
Okay. I would like to do that.
All right,
I would like to help.
That means advantage. That means I get advantage.
I think in this context, that gives you disadvantage.
Great, I'll do that then.
Yes, because me helping is I keep throwing more at you as you're trying to juggle.
Okay, so...
Let me help that too.
So it's I rolled a d20, and I'm going to add what now? An acrobatics?
Performance.
Oh. It's an 8.
We just throw all the balls at you.
And they all just bounce all over the floor.
An 8 of the 12 that I counted, real quick off the bat here, you managed to drop 7 of them, leaving you with 5.
Great.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Alright, so you still have 5 possible history modules.
Okay. Then...
Well, this one says acolyte. I mean, Octane, you keep saying that we need a light. Acolyte, is that kind of the same thing?
I'm gonna take those 5 that I have, and I'm gonna roll a d10. Like 1 and 2 is 1, 3 and 4 is 2, that kind of thing.
Sure.
So a 7. So 1, 2, 3. So it'd be the 4th one. Is the one that I keep.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the module, the history module in your hand says entertainer.
That's the one.
Okay.
I asked Octane to plug it in with his dongle.
I also used to be an entertainer.
Did that require?
and I'll plug it in.
Okay. As soon as you put the cube,
No, not that. No.
Suddenly,
Okay,
Scamps is wearing
plug the blurry
multicolored
sphere in.
tights and a jester's cap.
Yeah, IRL. It's like a character creation screen. It just pops down, and the physics finally like hold on to the clothes.
Wait,
You
you
know
can
what?
use the
Yeah,
slider
sure,
to
let's go
change
with
the
that.
size of his nose.
So as you plug the cube into its place, you see multicolored lights sort of follow previously unseen electrical pathways out down through the module, and you see a briefly flash of light that kind of blinds you. And as your vision comes back to you, you see the module has been installed, and several different locks have snapped in place over top of the port.
That was beautiful.
All right.
Guess we'll move on. Y'all want to try for the next one?
Can I pocket a couple of those blurry spheres?
You sure can.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll pick up a couple.
Okay. I'll let you roll for that yourself, and just make sure you don't have entertainer because that option's been taken.
Okay.
I'd like to grab the Acolyte one.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. I pick up the Acolyte blurry sphere.
Right.
Or the
So
sphere with corners.
There are still, four modules that are either completely repaired or mostly repaired. There's manual override, upgrade module, divine conduit, and battle module.
I see nothing wrong with going to the Divine Conduit.
All right.
Guys, I do have to say one thing. I'm leaking pretty bad.
Hopefully not from your...
I mean, everywhere.
Interesting.
Do we have any duct tape?
No,
So
I don't.
as you get up to the divine module, it's pretty much it looks like a set of switches, like those old style like Frankenstein-esque, where he goes from off to on, and there's like a big shower of sparks.
Oh, the scissor switch.
You see one of them. You see one of them is already in the on position, with an additional 4 that are in the off position, and also above them is like a rectangular piece of metal that is currently just a flat piece of metal.
For some reason, I'm thinking of those images of fuse boxes where someone's taken like a quarter and put it in where the fuse is supposed to be. It's great. It never trips.
That would work.
But is my ground wire supposed to be glowing?
No.
I'm gonna cast, since this is supposed to be, they say, a divine hub, I'm gonna cast light on the rectangle.
Okay. So the rectangle is now glowing. I'll tell you what, make an investigation check.
Oh, good.
Better you than us.
5 minus 3, that's a 2.
That's a real pretty rectangle.
Ooh.
Okay, I was wrong. My investigation is better than that. I would like to make an investigation check.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to try to pass this investigation check. Let's see if I can do that. Well, that is not 5 minus 3. That's a 9.
A 9. Real pretty rectangle.
It's very bright. I bet I think I cast a spell on it to make it. I guess looking around, I'll just turn off the on switch.
Okay.
We have managed to kill stamps.
So
Say goodbye to our
pull,
cleric.
you pull the lever, and a few sparks fly as you pull it off of the engaged position, but
Well,
no
yes, I
further
can fly. I've
pyrotechnics
got
as you
wings.
slam it off.
Is the ground still glowing?
Well, I mean the rectangle that he cast light on is still glowing. Yes.
But I thought it wasn't glowing beforehand.
No, that was from the historical module.
I'm sorry.
That is
Okay.
correct.
All right. Well, do I feel like it's better?
Make a. I don't know what this roll for your feelings is.
Roll for feelings.
Make a insight check.
I like that.
As opposed to an outside
it's-
check.
It's very good. It's a 9.
I mean, you accomplished something.
I turned that off. See, so we can
I'd like
start
to help.
fresh.
I'd like to
Yes.
help because I
Yeah,
think
sure.
the idea of flipping levers is kind of fun. So I'm going to turn them all on.
That's a wise decision. Yeah, I support
Okay.
this. Octane, help him,
So the
and I'll back up.
Okay, if he wants them to stay on as turn them off, I'm gonna weld them in place.
Well, no,
Okay.
I'll stop you if you start welding because I think experimentation's more fun. I'll request
so-
that you maybe only weld one.
I mean, you're leaking pretty bad, and I think some of those fluids are flammable, which I know is usually a good thing, but maybe not next to the stuff that's throwing sparks right now.
Okay, so you pull the first lever back up, and yeah, as soon as it makes contact, there's a little bit of arcing, but it does go back up. The moment you try to pull any of the other levers, it resists very heavily, and you see on that previously unlit rectangle, it says consult upgrade module first.
Oh no, it's freemium.
That's topical. I helped him push harder.
That is permanently
Okay,
topical.
make a strength check.
Okay. What the? With super advantage since 3 of us are pushing, right? Right, boys? Right, boys?
I'm
have
pretending to
advantage,
help push, but I'm not really helping.
Oh, okay. It's not any better. It's 1 better. So with my excellent robot strength of 12.
I'm
Is
feeling
12 your strength, or is 12 the roll?
It's the same.
Okay.
No, it was 11 for the roll, but 12. 12 is the total roll.
So the lever doesn't move, and it just keeps flashing on the screen. Please consult upgrade module. Prerequisites not met.
Oh, upgrade module. I thought it said manual. I've seen the upgrade module.
Yes.
Let's go look over there, and you guys should maybe also come.
All right.
Let's make sure all the switches are off before we leave, though.
I turned the one that I turned on successfully off with regrets.
Easy enough. It's back off.
Regrets.
Okay, so you
No
guys move
regrets.
over to the upgrade module, and it's a. I like that picture. You see a series of several dials, and all around them are different colors. So there's right now all the dials are set to a sort of very bright white color, and the button has been pushed in, sort of locking the dial in place on that bright white light color. There are many other colors on the wheel, and there are 20 different dials. Some of them don't look able to be turned at this time, but there is one in the 6th position that does look like it can be turned.
I spin it as hard as I can to see if it just keeps going after I let go.
Say what?
I'm going to spin it like a wheel of fortune.
Okay, it does spin very freely.
Come on, no bankruptcy, no bankruptcy, no bankruptcy.
Roll a d12. Roll a d12 for me.
A d12. That's the one that I keep rolling instead of a d20. Okay. That's a 2.
All right. So that comes back up to the... Oh, wait, hang on. No, it doesn't. Hang on. All right, that comes up to a very kind of a light bluish color.
Ooh, that one's pretty.
Would you like to depress the button and lock it in place, or would you try to pick a different color?
I mean, does anyone else want to take it for a spin?
I like the lights.
I think you're doing a fine job. White, is that... What other colors does it do?
There are 12 different colors, ranging spectrums across the rainbow. So you've got a red, a very dark maroon, kind of a purplish color, orange, greens. You know, every color of the rainbow is represented on this wheel, and some hues in between.
We have to try it.
What about indigo? Is indigo there?
That's an interesting question, Sparky. Actually, indigo is not a real color.
What about Montoya? Is Montoya there?
That's an ego.
Oh.
What about Ingo Swan? Is that there?
He's not there.
These are the kind of conversations that DMs appreciate, I think.
On the dial with the
Toad.
color indigo.
You're casting light on the color indigo?
I cast light on the dial with the color of indigo.
Oh, okay. I see. It is thusly cast.
Are all the other dials set to the same color, or are they all set to different colors?
So the first 5 are set to the same color, kind of a white, bright white with maybe just hints of yellow in it. The dials past number 6 are recessed into the panel itself and are not available at this time.
You know, maybe it's a matching game. Maybe they all need to be the same color.
Oh, I thought they. I thought all 20 dials were.
No,
well, some of them are gray. 5 of them are lit up. There's a 6th one that we just lit up. You spun it like a wheel. That should have lit the 6th one. So now we're trying to change the color. Maybe
we're choosing stamp 6th level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
I would laugh very hard if we end up picking Warlock.
It would fit.
I mean,
he's got charisma for it.
Bonus points if it's a different patron.
Is white considered like color 12 or something? Like, how's that working?
White seems to be the 3rd color on the wheel.
Okay, what's the fifth color?
Do they all look like indigo if I cast light on it?
Yes. So currently they all look like indigo, but before the spell was cast, it would have been more of a sort of like a duller brown.
That's perfect for me to choose that. So yeah, I chose a dull brown. Okay. I put it there and then just walk away.
Okay. So the lockdown button has still not been depressed.
I know.
Okay.
Do you want me to lock it down?
What do you guys think? White or dull brown? I mean, actually, that looks like indigo now.
I mean, I'm an autumn, but
Excuse me.
I still think it's a matching game.
I think it's a matching game. All right. You know what? Let's put it on white and lock it down.
Okay.
Okay. So
I try to make it be the same color, and then I press the button.
You try to what now?
I try to make the 6th dial be the same color as all the other dials that have a color, and then
Okay.
I press the button.
Since
I will
dial
change.
is-
I will change
let's
the
say
color
they're
of
all-
the dial to white with the light spell.
Okay. Since basically every color on the wheel is white right now, I would like you to make an intelligence check, please.
Oh, I'm
Whoever's
good at
turning the
that.
dial.
Well, that would be me, I believe. So I'm
It
gonna roll.
is, yeah.
Does he get advantage from my help?
No, he does not.
Well, I rolled
It is
low,
excellent
and I
help.
have a negative modifier, so that is a 6. I rolled my intelligence.
Please roll a d12.
There's nothing bad that can happen from this. That would be an 11.
Okay. All right. And do you push the lockdown button?
Well, I mean, I do like pressing buttons.
Okay, so as he pushes the button, the light spell is dispelled, and you see a deep violet hue has been selected.
Yes.
At this time, you hear the divine module snap and lower into the floor.
That's supposed to do that, right?
One less to fix.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's what we wanted.
I want to remember it was like that when we left here. Wait,
Got here.
No.
Got here.
I've forgotten.
It was left there when we got here.
It was left there when we found it. Wait. No.
I think that maybe we fixed it.
It was fixed
So there
here
are
when we got the...
It was already here when we left.
there are 2 modules left that are in a functional state, and suddenly a cylinder, much smaller than the one in the middle of the room, but one about Modron sized, pops up from the front of the room. So there is either the cylinder that just recently popped up, or there are the 2 remaining modules.
I mean, I'm all about the new hotness. Let's check out the new thing.
Yeah.
All right. So as you approach, it is a metal cylinder, approximately up to Modron chest height, and
I have a
it has
chest.
a flashing red button on it that says "Upgrade Complete."
It's a flashing red button that says this?
Yes.
I press the button.
Oh,
Okay. So there is a flash of white light, and the 3 of you are returned to the ship. And let's see here. You see, you see the normal chaos of the ship, and while you're searching around, you see stamps. There's a dark glimmer in his eye that wasn't there before. His outer coverings have become much more colorful. Some would even say flamboyant, and he walks with a bit more of a spring in his step, as if he's trying to get the attention of everyone around him. And you sense somehow that he still has a screw loose.
I don't think there actually is any change.
It was like this when we got here.
And no
Thank you
discernible
all.
changes have occurred.
That's
Thank
the
you all for
episode
playing
title.
my one shot.
Entitled.
If we want to go over this real quick, the giant column in the middle, which you guys so correctly deduced was a hex-headed reverse thread giant quarter 20 screw, that was Stamps' loose screw. There was a control up there that you guys could have pressed to either lower the platform back down, henceforth tightening the screw and making him more awful. Because I've been playing him a little chaotic lately. Or you could have pushed the other way to make him even more chaotic. You guys chose the entertainer background for him, and yes, Stamps is going to have to take a level of warlock now.
Oh, you said red. I was
And,
assuming sorcerer for some reason.
You turned off all of his channel divinities.
Yay! We did it!
Stamps no
All
longer
of
has
them?
access to his channel divinities.
Oh no, he can't turn stuff into other stuff.
Yep. Or, turn undead.
Well, I'm talking about the important stuff.
Yeah.
He can't make any more quarter 20 reverse thread screws?
Not through divine means, no.
Well, I hope you picked up a warlock ability for that.
Yeah, really.
I haven't chosen anything yet. I was seeing what you guys picked.
If you can pick up the prestidigitation cantrip, you could make them very briefly. Just keeps casting them over and over again to bring them back.
So yeah, that was everything I got.
Gosh, what a lazy way to level your character. Make us do it for you. Jeez.
Exactly. I love chaos.
Well, we just made it worse.
Oh, that's true.
We have provided a valuable service. We'll send you the bill.
But hey, at least you fixed his battle module.
A bill for leaving things just the way we found them.
Well, yeah. Well, there's the initial inspection fee. That's not refundable.
Mm-hmm. Service call fee, fuel surcharge. They used a lot of fuel.
Yeah. Well, most of it was yours. You leaked it all out.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad, guys.
You might need to rest for a long time.
As aid wears off, that will knock me down to 3 health.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm not
Maybe
doing
I
well.
should heal.
Yeah.
I
Who
am
knew
slightly
that the
bloody.
mind of Stamps was the most dangerous place of all?
We all knew it.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's no doubt about it.
So, as you get back onto the ship and you come across Stamps in his new form, the other thing that you notice is out of the rear of the ship, where sort of the constant leak has been coming from and the sputtering sound as you've been traveling throughout the plains.
It was like that when we got here.
Blue bubble is growing and growing and growing in size, as if being fed from the exhaust of this ship, blowing like a giant bubblegum bubble. And can you all make an intelligence check, even Stamps?
I mean, can we make it? That is questionable. Can we roll it?
You roll it.
Oh,
I got a
nat
6 again.
I nat failed before my modifier. So, what is that? Negative, -1.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. What did you get, Crash?
A 6.
Oh,
I
good.
got a 10.
Yeah.
I got a rock.
It's something. something coming out of that exhaust.
I kind of want to poke it from a
And
distance.
you see running up toward you the largest Modron on the ship, which is M455. Just boom, boom, boom. He goes, yeah. Our little buddy, he's in the bubble. The little guy.
Oh no, not the little guy. Which one's the little guy?
I thought that was me.
DO5.
Oh no, not DL5. Which one's
I think that's
DL5?
some of the blue stuff from the air filter.
Wait, we breathe air?
I mean,
bags do.
oh, he means, Faraday comes up. He means the thought filter. Jeez.
Oh, we have thoughts?
No, it's not for you. It's for the ship.
Oh.
The ship has thoughts?
Relatively speaking, the ship is thoughts? Or the fuel is thoughts? One
So
of
why
the
are we filtering the ship through itself?
That's... I don't know. I have to say, I didn't build the ship, I'm afraid. I only pilot it.
Well, just because a lot of this is going over my head right now, I'm considered small by D&D standard sizes. Should I or should I not be panicking right now?
You will need to speak to your direct superior to decide whether or not you are authorized to panic.
I wouldn't say you were authorized to panic at all. However, I might, and I'll run away.
Okay.
I run after RU5T requesting permission to panic. But I'm running
Permission
after...
granted! Permission granted!
I'm going to roll to panic.
Got it.
I'm
Okay.
assuming that's a performance check.
I'll help.
I've rolled
Okay,
a
roll
3.
with-
I am
no
not
wisdom
doing a
check.
very good job of panicking. Well, as a Modron, I don't have a lot of experience of panicking. I don't know how to
It's
panic.
true.
So, I know that it involves screaming because the meatbags do that a lot. Flailing my arms around probably, but I've probably slapped myself in the face a couple of times by mistake because I don't know how to flail my arms properly. I'm doing the Kermit the Frog type flail.
Yeah, that's that. I thought we were all doing that.
Well, I'm specifically doing that poorly.
I'm specific. I like that.
So, Faraday says, usually these sorts of things just sort themselves out. Why don't all of you just power down for a while? You're looking a bit in disrepair, and Stamps, you really haven't been yourself lately.
I immediately stop panicking because I've tried it and I don't think I like it.
Our other crew will handle things until you get out of your rest cycle.
Okay. I'm sure everything will be fine, especially since it was like that when we got here.
It was like this when we
Yeah.
got here.
This was here when we got here.
It was like this when we got here.
It was got here when we liked this.
But I liked it when we got there.
I liked it before it was cool.
I was
Wait, is
there
it
when
cool?
we got it.
I was here when it was there.
And he's always been here with me.
Yeah.
And
And if we're all
Okay.
here, then we're not all there.
Now, say that again and nobody else say anything. Yeah.
And if we're all here, then we're not all there. And that's when we do a freeze frame and the credits roll.
I thought we high five first. No, my hand was in the air for a high five.
My hand is also in the air for a high five, but I'm missing.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you were going to do a high five.
If it's only 2 people, doesn't that mean they're both missing?
Yeah.
My hand is going right for your eyeball.
Holding parts in. All right. So, what we can do, if you want, this is up to you. What's growing out of the back of the ship is a Mandela bubble. The Mandela bubble was created when the Nilmerg took the blue stuff from the 90s thought filter and placed it below decks into the engine. So an alternate 1990s dimension is being blown out of the back of the ship. The crew is going to have to go in and rescue D05. I can run this next time, or we can roll for it for whoever would like to run an alternative 1990s dimension, and we can randomize who wants to run it, which is the reason I'm telling you what it is instead of just holding on to it.
I would just like to not have like 5 sessions in a row where we're fighting a Nilberg, but none of us can hit it.
That's his one request, which was that was him requesting that you run it. I don't mean to speak for you, Crash. Actually, I don't mean to speak for you.
I'm willing to go in any direction except that one direction. If we're all in sync, then we don't have to go in that one direction.
It's getting. I mean, if I were to take a 98-degree turn,
hey boys, just try this back street.
Don't take that back street, boy. So who wants in on this roll? Who would be potentially interested in running something to cull this anomaly and rescue DO5?
I'd be willing to throw my hat in the ring.
Okay. Number 1 on the roll would be Crash.
You're all doomed. I mean, yeah, it's worth a try.
My problem is my 90s are just 80s.
That's fine. It's Mandela. Maybe it happened late.
Ooh, or early. You don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll go in for it.
Okay. And Mike just ran this one, so
yeah. So you should be the third one.
Okay. All right. So that's our list. Mike, you want to roll a D3?
What is it? A D4 minus 1?
No.
D4 and reroll on a
D6
4.
divided by 2.
Sidekick isn't here. Yeah, roll a D6.
6 or the 3.
Okay.
That's Will.
All right. Well, that's where we'll be next time, folks.
Will be. I don't know. That's pretty good. Thank you, Mike. That was fun.
Yay!
It was a blast. I really enjoyed it.
Yay!
I mean, Sparky
very
will
fun.
give you a different rendition of his Yelp review, but I really enjoyed it.
All right. Do you guys want to say we're level? Well, yeah, I'm going to run it next time, so I'll just go ahead and say we're level 6.